Let me share one story. Maybe you will agree or disagree. I don't know. We will figure out. So as we are trying to really show people what we are able to do with SteadyBits, there is sometimes a situation that people are telling us, hey, we are quite good in fixing broken stuff. We are quite fast with it. So they are still they are very deeply in this reactive approach. And they are identified as they are more hunted by their own systems. And why people still want to be in that race? Why they are not like switching into a more proactive reliability approach where they should invest earlier? So would you agree that people are in that race on purpose?
Yeah, it's a prevention paradox. It's exactly that.
Yeah.
Is that it's hard for human to understand the value of investing in something that didn't happen. It's just very difficult because you're making trade-offs, right? It's either you're building a feature which, can give you more customer satisfaction and it's tangible. It's something actually you can show for it, or you're working on something that doesn't exist, right? So prevention, and it's the same problem with the when you have technical debt, right? It's so difficult for organization to invest in technical debt because typically it doesn't translate into customer benefit directly, but direct benefit or sales or new features, right? It's so much better to build new features versus do stuff that, at least that's what they think. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying
I agree.
How they think.
That's also the way they are measured. So how their success has been measured, how fast you can get out new features in production, how fast we can deliver a new product. And there needs to be a little bit pain. Otherwise they will not invest proactively. But it's so weird because let's imagine you would like to purchase a new car. Would you like to purchase a car without the airbag? I mean, the airbag, you are happy if you will never ever see this thing coming up in your face. But isn't chaos engineering also like a proactive investment, and hopefully everything went smoothly and you are not seeing like a big impact?
Yeah, but like in the early days, cars didn't have airbags, seatbelts were not mandatory. Like when I was young, it was not mandatory.
I was sitting in the back, without anything.
We didn't have to wear seatbelts actually, even on the front passenger side seat. Like people didn't have to. So it took time, right? It took regulation. It took having some sort of compliance. I think, and this is going. It's where actually it's going. Like if you see like the regulations like DORA, for example, they are mandating now companies to actually verify that their recovery scenarios have been validated, and then they are now looking to have proof of that exercise. So, and it shows, right? Like in the last couple of years, the biggest tractions for case engineering was financial services because they have to show for that. That's it. It's humans are quite funny, right? Like you need
sometimes
you need to be forced to do something. I mean, it's the same for us, right? Typically, that's why dieting is such an important industry, right? That's why people typically have to wait to have a heart attack or to have health problem to start to do big changes in their life, right? And it is just so difficult to see an investment in something that we can't touch, right?
Yeah, there needs to be a pain. There needs to be a strong pain.
Yes, exactly.
Otherwise, people are not willing to invest, or they are not allowed to invest. Even if you have, like, let's say, a young, innovative team that wants to do something with chaos engineering because they already identified there's a lot of unknowns in our system. We need to be getting better, but then they are not able to really communicate why they are doing it, what they want to get out of it. That's a tough challenge.
That's why I'm saying you need to flip that on its head, right? Only focusing on the resilience side is typically a lost battle, right? That's why I'm saying focusing on operational readiness, understanding complexity, preparing round books. I mean, there's tons of things chaos engineering can help you with, right? And so, like, I think the curse of chaos engineering is being called chaos engineering in a way, right? Like, so if it would have been maybe called, I don't know, this kind of distributed testing or distributed system testing, maybe it would have been better because that's what it is typically, right? You verify or you kind of work at the interactions of systems and see. how they behave with each other. So maybe that, but it's too late, right?